far as I'm
Would you please stick it through the window?
I'm not going to do that, Mr. Suter.
All right, well then, I don't know what to tell you.
Sounds like we're going to be on the side of the road a long time.
Well, I guess so.
During a tense traffic stop, the driver repeatedly shuts down the officer's demands with a simple phrase, "I don't answer questions." This isn't just stubbornness, it's a calculated move rooted in constitutional rights. The Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution states, "No person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself." By refusing to engage beyond providing license, registration, and insurance, the driver flexes his legal shield, frustrating the officer's attempts to fish for incriminating details. The cop's insistence on answers, like pronouncing a last name, gets nowhere because the driver knows silence is his weapon and the law backs him up.
Yes, sir.
Roll your window down for me, please.
I can hear you just fine.
So I'm going to have to ask you to roll the window down.
I can hear you just fine, officer. There's my license.
And to roll the window down, please.
I can hear you just fine, officer. There's my license. There's my registration. Or my insurance.
Is there some reason you can't roll the window down? I saw you roll it up.
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
That's correct.
What's the reason for that?
I don't answer questions. Do you want my license and registration or not?
Pronounce your last name for me.
I don't answer questions.
I'm going to need you to pronounce your last name.
I don't answer questions. It's there on the license.
The officer's fixation on the rolled-up window becomes a comical power struggle, but the driver holds firm, refusing to comply with the request. No law mandates a driver to roll down their window fully during a stop. The Supreme Court in Terry v. Ohio, 1968, only requires reasonable suspicion for a stop, not unrestricted access to a vehicle's interior. By keeping the window up and passing documents through a crack, the driver maintains physical and legal boundaries, turning the officer's demands into empty noise. It's a masterclass in knowing what's required versus what's just cop bluster, and the driver owns the exchange.
So the reason I stopped you were traveling 43 and a 30.
Actually, I think it said 40.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's 30.
You're pretty sure or you're positive? You're pretty sure or you're positive?
I can argue with you.
All right, well, I'll just turn around and I'll check.
Here's your information.
You want to hand it to me, please?
That's as far as I'm
Would you please stick it through the window?
I'm not going to do that, Mr. Suter.
All right, well then, I don't know what to tell you.
Sounds like we're going to be on the side of the road a long time.
Well, I guess so.
When the driver asks, "Am I being detained or am I free to go?" he's not just stalling, he's forcing the officer to justify the stop's duration. The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures, and courts have ruled in Rodriguez v. United States, 2015, that police can't prolong a stop beyond its original purpose without cause. The officer, caught off guard, fumbles and eventually hands back the documents, signaling the stop's end. By repeatedly pressing this question, the driver flips the script, making the cop squirm under the weight of his own authority's limits.
Give me another opportunity to take your information, Mr. Suter, and roll your window down so I can hand you the citation.
You can pass it right through here. Thank you.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm willing to take it right here.
10-4.
Would you please give this to me, or are you not going to give me the ticket? Officer, am I being detained or am I free to go? I am being detained?
Right back with you.
Am I being detained? They won't answer me.
Mr. Suter, here's your copy.
Thank you.
Court date is June 6th, June 7th at 2 o'clock.
Thank you. Am I free to go now? Am I free to go? I'm not being detained any longer?
Nope.
All right, thank you. Are we okay? Am I free to go?
In the final showdown, the officer tries to hand over a citation, but the driver refuses to reach out, daring the cop to figure it out. Legally, there's no statute requiring a driver to physically accept a ticket. Service is complete once it's offered, as seen in state laws like California's Vehicle Code Section 40,500, unable to enforce compliance beyond the citation itself. It's a checkmate move. The driver takes the win by doing nothing. Proving knowledge of the law can dismantle a cop's ego on the spot. Like and subscribe for more police cam stories. Watch the next recommended video. Click to watch now.